What's going on, guys? This is Futuristic Gaming here today, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a brand new video on connected franchise from my cornerback, as I have been doing the past day. This is going to be the second episode. In this episode, we're going to be playing the Cardinals and the Eagles. We had a loss and a win. I'm not going to tell you how it goes or how we won, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to see you guys in a second for all the highlights. Okay, guys, well, their first touchdown came pretty early in the first quarter. It was their third drive, second drive, I don't know. They had a pretty nice screen after our defense pretty much did nothing. We got the ball at around the 40-yard line, and they just got a nice touchdown off of that screen pass, and they ended up making the field goal also. Alrighty, guys, well, we got the ball back at the 2-minute warning off of a kickoff because they had just made a field goal. As you can see, our offense had also made a field goal. We give it back to our offense at around the 24-yard line, and they made something good out of it. They scored a touchdown, and we went into the half tied 10-10. Alrighty, guys, I ended up being very wrong because just at the last second, at around the 40-second mark, we had an interception. It wasn't me, it was number 30, but I messed up my edit and I accidentally cut that part out. And I really don't want to go through the struggle of getting that back because I'll just have to redo the whole video. I've done a lot already. But either ways, we got a interception, and they went and got a touchdown at the 24-second. So we went into the half 17-10. Okay, guys, so we ended up getting a pretty good turnover really close to our side, and I ran it back. I don't know if I ran it back too good, but I still ran it back up to the 30-yard line, and our offense had a pretty nice position, and they got a touchdown off of it, and this pretty much almost ended the game. It wasn't for sure because they put up a crazy fight at the end, as you will be able to tell, but they got the ball back, and they ended up going for a field goal during this drive. And then they had some crazy plays at the end, but I'm not going to show the field goal, so I'm just letting y'all know that during this drive that I'm on right now, they ended up getting a field goal. Alrighty, guys, so at the very end of the game, they ended up getting a pretty nice touchdown, just a regular pass. He got pushed out of the touchdown, but either ways, he was in it when he caught it. And they ended up giving us a really bad scare because once he made the touchdown, they went for a 2-point conversion. I was like, no, please, they can actually just, because as you can see, there's a 1 minute and 33 seconds on the clock. I was like, please don't make this because I'll just be able to get a field goal. They end up getting it, but our offense clutches up, and they just wasted the clock, and so we ended up winning that game barely, but we still won it. We won it 24-21. I ended up just getting this kickoff like this up to the 20-yard line exactly, just like if I had gotten just a touchback. But our offense, as you can see, just ended up wasting the time, and we luckily won 24-21. I was so happy because we cannot have more losses after what we've done, and I'll be right back, guys, to show you guys the next game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Alright, guys, so we ended up in the very first run, not exactly, they kicked it off to me, and I'm pretty sure I just got it out to like the 24-yard line, around there. I didn't really get a play, I guess you could say. I only got it out to the 21-yard line. But our offense just went ahead and just was like, nope, I want to get a touchdown right now, and they get a touchdown on the very first drive of the game, as you will be able to tell in just a second. I always sim through my player turn because it's not that interesting just seeing how the drive goes, but I guess you guys saw it right there. Looked like they had a pretty nice pass and also a pretty nice run by Adrian Peterson, so I'll be back with the next highlight. Alright, guys, so almost a couple drives later, almost at the very beginning of the second quarter, our defense was just playing amazing, and we ended up getting a safety because we just kept driving the offense back. I'm pretty sure it was they were at like the 20-yard line to begin with, or something like that. I think 19, to be honest with you. And we got a sack 10 yards, and then we got another sack, and then another sack, and we finally ended up getting the safety. So it was really good for our offense. They had pretty nice field position, but they pretty much did nothing of it. They just left it like that. They ended up getting a pretty crazy touchdown, like 2 minutes left of the quarter. As you can see, Teddy Bridgewater was just on the run to the side, and he just throws a freaking bullet and gets it to number 11. I have no idea who that is. But they had a pretty nice touchdown with that because he was just like on his back foot also, and it was just crazy, guys. Alrighty, guys, as you can see at the very end of the second quarter, which was pretty much at the end of the first half, they got a field goal, so we ended up being down 10-9. And on this drive, they came back. It wasn't right after the half. I don't know. I think it was the second drive, unless it would have been the first one. I'm pretty sure it was the first one actually. But they came through on the first drive, and they got a touchdown, and I was like, why did this happen? And we ended up being down 17-9. Alright, guys, so at the very end of the game, our offense had gotten a touchdown, and they went for the 2-point conversion, but sadly, they did not get it. I feel like we played better than them, because if Teddy Bridgewater hadn't had that crazy catch, that game would have ended up being 15-10, or, it could have gone a different way, but they had a great game. We did too. Either ways, it was still a loss, but I hope you guys liked that video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.
Break 'em.